Hardcore Wrestling Federation. We are coming live all the way in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the home turf of Kurt Angle, as we are kicking off tonight with the HWF Tag Team titles on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a Tornado Tag Team Hardcore matchup scheduled for one fall, and it's for the HWF Tag Team Championships.
From New York,
introducing first, from New York City, weighing in at 185 pounds, Spike Dudley. Well, the ring announcer put it wrong. Spike Dudley, hailing all the way from Dudleyville, the youngest brother of the Dudley boys, making his way to the ring on his tag team triumph for tag team gold. But the question on my mind is, who did Spike Dudley pick to be his tag team partner? Well, things are really heating up here in HWF. Mankind and Stevie Richards came out here earlier tonight before we came on the air, but Mankind had a lot to say. And I got a feeling that the matchup is going to be a TLC match for the HWF World Tag Team titles. And wait a minute! Oh my God! It's Tajiri! Spike Dudley made a phone call to his old friend from the real ECW days, Tajiri. He's a TNW superstar. What the heck is going on here? My goodness. And his tag team partner from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 155 pounds, Tajiri!
5 travelers walk into the portal dimensional into the Citadel. His friend, Call 12, and GGP, the general manager of Monday Night Raw, was missing. Although those, GGP was trapped in the whole Citadel to this place. Call 12 and his friends to find GGP was missing to decide whereabouts.
And we are back live here. I had to apologize earlier. We had to take a break. And here we go. Spike Dudley, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash going at it. I just can't believe that Tajiri is here. I'm being told from the floor by Commissioner Walter White that Spike Dudley wanted Tajiri on HWF, and the Commissioner Walter White has granted Tajiri to be a part of the HWF. This has got to be a huge moment for Tajiri to be here in HWF. Well, Tajiri and Spike Dudley, 2 of the ECW originals colliding with 2 of the originals of the New World Order, formerly known as the NWO for short, and WCW. Now here we go. Pendulum backbreaker by Scott Hall, taking it straight to Tajiri here, and Nash with an axe handle right in the face of Spike Dudley. We've got a big matchup in store for you tonight, because coming up next, Spider-Man takes on Dolph Ziggler in the #1 contenders match for Randy Orton's HWF Hardcore title. No doubt about it. No disqualifications, no countouts. And then coming up later on in our main event, we know that Matt Hardy's in the building. He's got that huge matchup, as we're being told he's taking on the Radar superstar, Edge. Boy, that's going to be big. Referee there on a count, and a kick out by Tajiri. The match is still going on here. With Scott Hall on the apron, this is an opportunity for the ECW originals to take out the big man out of the equation, and a standing drop kick right in the face. Clothesline from Scott Hall, taking down Spike Dudley, the former first ever ACW Next Generation Champion. No doubt about it, the youngest brother of the Dudley boys made history back in ACW by becoming the first ever ACW Next Generation Champion. And most of all, though, even ending the winning streak of Roderick Strong. No doubt about it, that was an all-out war last year in 2019. Wait a minute. I think I knew better. Tajiri was thinking green mist. I saw him grabbing his chin. It looked like there. And whoa, wait a minute. Spike Dudley, pendulum backbreaker by Scott Hall. And Spike, little Spike, taking advantage of the situation with Scott. Nash bringing him back up. And whoa, Tajiri with the reversal. And Spike Dudley. Tajiri now going for something big here. Rear super kick coming, no. And Spike, look at the power. And a brain buster on Nash. And Spike Dudley has got Scott Hall in that submission hold once again. And Nash again able to come in time to break it up. These two cruiserweights and these two ECW originals taking it to the big man. And one, a flying elbow drop from the top. Could we have new champions? Two, no. I thought for sure we had new HWF new HWF Tag Team Champions, but I guess not. And a Bubba Bomb saves of his big brother, Bubba Ray Dudley. Cover here. Could we have new champs? Two, no. My God, Spike Dudley pulls something off one of his brother's playbooks. The Bubba Bomb saves of his brother, Bubba Ray Dudley. Two, no. And I thought for sure we had new champions there. Tajiri giving it his all. Oh, we've seen this before to Astro. Here it comes. Brain buster on Scott Hall. The cover. Could we have new champions? Two, three, no. And a kick out at 2.5. That was a near fall. A near fall. What a move. I can reassure you this matchup is still going on here. And a DDT from Tajiri to Scott Hall. An inverted takedown on Nash. This matchup's an all-out war here with these ECW originals going at it with the originals of WCW. The real ECW days have really caught up to Spike Dudley and Tajiri. No doubt about it. These two went at it back on separate occasions. Both of them are individually former tag team champions on separate occasions. Covered by Nash and Spike Dudley saving his partner. No doubt about it. Little Spike saving Tajiri that time. And a jawbreaker into a counter by Tajiri. Tajiri needs to be careful here when facing off against Kevin Nash. The big man with a knockout punch. This matchup is still going on, but Spike Dudley. Right hands from Nash. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at Tajiri. Tajiri with an impressive counter on Nash. Here's the cover. Could we have new champions? Two, three. Spike Dudley and Tajiri have done it. My God, what a moment. We got new HWF Tag Team Champions. Tajiri with a cover. As you can see right here from instant replays, I thought that was it, but Kevin Nash kicked out. Then Tajiri nailing that amazing brainbuster on Scott Hall. Nash tried to do whatever he could, but Scott Hall kicked out at 2.5. There's that big boot by Nash, nearly goings. And that right hand to Tajiri, and then look at this. Spike Dudley pulling something out of his big brother's playbook. My God. Here are your winners and the new HWF Tag Team Champions, Spike Dudley and Tajiri. What a moment for Spike Dudley and Tajiri. That ought to make the ECW Originals proud tonight. And none bigger than Spike Dudley making his brothers proud. Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon ought to be looking up back in Dudleyville. And they got a big old smile on their faces. No doubt about it. And right now though, folks, this is far from over because coming up next, the #1 contendership for the HWF Hardcore titles. No doubt about it. Need the Hardcore title, no doubt about it, as we see Spider-Man, Dolph Ziggler going at it in one-on-one action. No disqualifications, no countouts to determine the #1 contender for the HWF Hardcore title. But who's going to meet Randy Orton coming up in 1 week from now, but we'll find out for sure. That matchup is big, and it's up next.
The Unholy Alliance have been defeated, but one of their members has escaped. Sonic.exe
Oh, hello there.
has an evil plan.
If I can't rule Las Vegas, then I'll just take over another dimension!
to start a dimensional war. And there's only one team strong enough to stop him. Now, David McInerney and Sonic and Sonic teams up with Colt 412 and the others for the first time in the biggest episode ever. .412 and Sonic Dimensional.exe.
And we are back live here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and whoa! Here comes Dolph Ziggler! The only man who is already showing off to the world. What a moment for Dolph Ziggler. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler weighing in at 218 pounds. This man is going to stop at nothing to become #1 contender for the HWF Hardcore title and meet Randy Orton in 1 week from now at TNW War at the Movies. No doubt about it, he's going to give it his all, knowing what's on the line. The biggest championship in the history of HWF, held out by some of the greats, and here comes another man who wants a shot at the gold. Here comes Spider-Man. And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 215 pounds, Spider-Man! Well, Spider-Man has done it all in professional wrestling. He's even took it on Bonesaw and won. He's even been in GWE and had so many opportunities at the GWE Championship. No doubt about it. Listen to those Dolph Ziggler chants. Here we go. Referee called for the bell. There's a counter by Dolph. Saw that running bicycle kick coming. Most of all, though, Spider-Man has done it all in GWE. He defeated Ayani. And most of all, though, he's even had an opportunity at the GWE Championship and got taken out by Jeff Hardy. No doubt about it. We know that Matt Hardy's going to be in one-on-one action up next against Edge. An old rivalry that's heated up between those two. May have come to an end, but this is a rematch of the century here, folks. No doubt about it. Dolph Ziggler sending Spider-Man to the corner. And Spidey saw that one coming. He had his spider senses going there, it looked like. I think his spider senses were tingling. And Dolph Ziggler, elbows to the gut of Spidey. Another elbow. There's a snapmare. Into a perfect snapmare. I think Dolph Ziggler has been looking back at the olden days of WCW when Kurt Hennig, formerly known as the late great Mr. Perfect, has pulled off a perfect snapmare, and what a neckbreaker by Dolph Ziggler. More like a different version of the Rude Awakening by the late great ravishing Rick Rude. No doubt about it. Here's the cover. Is this it? No, and a kick out. Spidey thought he had it there, but that was an early kick out. Spider-Man trying to give it his all to meet Randy Orton, coming up in 1 week from now at TNW War at the Movies, taking place in Kansas City, which is going to be big, and I'll tell you. And right now, though, this is an all-out war here as Spider-Man giving it his all, and another perfect snapmare by Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler really pouring it on, trying to give it his all here. Trying to take out Spider-Man to become the #1 contender. And wait a minute, that was an X Factor. Dolph Ziggler taking something out of these Legends playbooks. First it was Mr. Perfect, and then it was Ravishing Rick Rude. Now even X-Pac and Spider-Man not taking it lying down into a cartwheel elbow drop. What a move from Spidey. Cover, no, and a kick out at 1. That was nicely done by Spider-Man, and he only got a 1 count. That was an amazing move by Spider-Man into that cartwheel elbow drop. And a Snake Eyes off the top turnbuckle. This is turning out to be an amazing matchup. And what a right hand from Spider-Man. There are no countouts, no disqualifications in this matchup. And what a leg drop. I think Spider-Man's been taking something out of Black Cat's playbook tonight. No doubt about it, his longtime friend. Into a running rolling Yoshi Tonic. What a move. And here's the cover. 2, no. And yet though, folks, earlier tonight, the Sandman was backstage leaving a message to Naruto Uzumaki of what is to come. There's that double stomp from Spider-Man. The schoolboy double stomp. Cover. Could it be it right here? No. Spider-Man thought he had it after that amazing finishing move. But no, this matchup is still going on. But wait a minute, where's Spider-Man going here? From the top, elbow drop, and nobody home that time. Dolph Ziggler saw it coming, but Spider-Man back to his feet. And Dolph Ziggler sending Spidey over the top rope. Dolph Ziggler talks about he needs help there. And last thing I checked, Dolph Ziggler has been disrespecting legends throughout his time, no doubt about it. Even disrespected the legendary Goldberg. He's lucky he didn't get struck by lightning by the Lord Almighty himself. And a neck breaker by Dolph Ziggler, continuing to dominate this match, trying to come back here. Oh, wait a minute. He's going for those patent elbow drops like he did to Jerry the King Lawler years ago and caused him to have his heart attack. Well, look, we thank God Jerry the King Lawler survived. And there's those patent elbow drops on Spider-Man. The cover. No! And Spider-Man showing the hearts and guts kicking out. Spidey refusing to stay down after that insult from Dolph Ziggler. The right hand. Dolph Ziggler, a former World's Heavyweight Champion back in the WWE. Former Intercontinental Champion, U.S. Champion. Most of all, former Raw Tag Team Champion and Tag Team Champion on different occasions. And a bulldog off the corner from Spider-Man. The cover. 2, no. Everyone thought that was it. Everyone was counting along there. Thought that would be the end of the demise of Dolph Ziggler. Oh no, Ziggler from behind. Zigzag. The zigzag from Dolph Ziggler. Into that patent elbow drop that he used so well over the years. Get to the gut, coming. And again with that neck breaker, which looks like the Rude Awakening to me, my God. Dolph Ziggler is really mocking the legends any way that he does. Dolph Ziggler already pulling out everything that he can to win here. And here comes Spider-Man from behind. And Dolph Ziggler with a counter. Into an inverted DDT. Countering Spidey there. Oh boy, this is not looking good for Spider-Man. Drop kick. And Spider-Man rolling to the outside. Spider-Man trying to fight back. And there's the right hand on the outside. There's no countouts here. There's nothing the referee can do about it this time. And Spider-Man nailing Dolph Ziggler on the outside into that kick. Nothing the referee can do about it because there's no countouts this time and no disqualifications. And right now, though, Spider-Man trying to pick up Dolph Ziggler. And the hero from New York City, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, launching Dolph Ziggler gut first into the steel steps. And a running neck break, oh my God, right on the concrete, and a knee drop right in the face of Dolph Ziggler. who's taking tremendous punishment at the hands of Spider-Man tonight. All Spidey's got to do is bring him back inside the ring, and this one could be it. Wait a minute. What's Spider-Man doing? He had this thing won. And now Spider-Man bringing Dolph Ziggler back up. He brings him back inside, right where the action has to be. What is Spider-Man going to do now? And a counter by Dolph Ziggler. No, wait a minute. Ziggler, I think I knew better. He's playing mind games with Spider-Man, and it seemed not to pay off, but wait a minute! Spider-Man inadvertently took out the referee! Rolling Yoshi Tonic, and the referee's down! There's no one to maintain order here! Oh, here we go again! Then Spider-Man connects on Dolph Ziggler. Referee down! Come on, ref! Get up! Make the count! And Spider-Man's done it! Spider-Man is going to meet Randy Orton in 1 week from now for the HWF Hardcore title. That Rolling Yoshi Tonic did the damage. And then Dolph Ziggler nailing the elbow drop on Spider-Man, taking him down. This was an amazing matchup here, folks. Oh my God. Spider-Man kicking out at 2.5. This was an amazing match. Both these men put it all on the line, and there's that Rolling Yoshi Tonic while the referee was down. Here is your winner, Spider-Man. Spider-Man is going to meet Randy Orton in 1 week from now in Kansas City for the TNW, or should I say, for the HWF Hardcore Championship. No doubt about it. This is not TNW. This is not Tuesday nights. This is Thursday nights, and this is the HWF, folks, at its finest. And right now, though, folks, speaking of at its finest, up next, one-on-one action. As we see Lita in one-on-one action, we're being told it's against Naomi. Oh, boy. This is going to be a dream match for the ages. Two great high-flying divas, and that match was big, and it's up next. We are back live here, and whoa, it looks like it's party time, because here comes Naomi. Whenever Naomi shows up when the lights are off here in the arena, it's party time. It's like a dance party. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, from Orlando, Florida, well, Naomi, the former HWF Women's World Tag Team Champions and a former HWF Women's Champion. She's done it all here in this business. Actually, Sasha Banks has done it all here in this business, I'll tell you, but actually, Naomi has done it all thus far here. Former HWF Women's Champion. And we know Sasha Banks done it all here in this business ever since. She's the former first ever HWF Women's Hardcore Champion and former one half of the first ever HWF Women's World Tag Team Champions. But Naomi, this is party time for her, no doubt about it. This is a dance party, and she hopes to make it memorable tonight here in Pensacola, Florida. And speaking of memorable, here comes the high-flying Hall of Famer, Lita. the high flyer Lita, and from Stanford, North Carolina, Lita! Lita hailing all the way from Stanford, North Carolina, and Lita's not afraid to mix it up. The former TNW Divas Light Heavyweight Champion, most of all though a former TNW Women's Champion, and a former TNW Divas Total Champion, no doubt about it. Lita's done it all back in TNW. And she hopes to make her career here in the HWF more memorable tonight. Naomi right now focused and determined, so is Lita. Here we go, referee calls for the bell. And Naomi, with the Russian leg sweep on Lita, sends her down. Into a hurricanrana by Naomi, slamming Lita down on the canvas. There's the right hand. And a suplex by Lita is just nailing Naomi. Trying to take it to Naomi any way she could here to make this more memorable than imaginable tonight. No doubt about it in my mind. This matchup's turning out into a riot here. Whoa! Naomi is being slammed on the other side of the ring. And now Naomi with that kick to the spine of Lita. And Lita with a round-the-world head scissors taking down Naomi. The Hall of Famer and legendary Lita. And a hurricanrana sends Naomi down. And here's the cover. Is this it? No, and a kick out at one. The match is still going on. Naomi and Lita giving it their all tonight. And a counter by Naomi. And whoa, what a clothesline by Naomi, taking Lita down. This is really a party to Naomi, but however, this is already turning out to be a great matchup. And a spinning heel kick by Naomi, pinching Lita right in the face. Boy, that didn't look good. That did not have to look to be pretty for Lita in this matchup. This is not going to be a pretty match, I'll tell you. This is an all-out war we're seeing here. And a Russian leg sweep by Naomi, slamming Lita down. That stomp in the gut did the damage. Into a hurricanrana by Naomi again, taking it to Lita. Lita using the ropes as leverage to get back up. Naomi with Lita now, has her right where she wants her. Into a knee drop right in the face of Lita. This is turning out to be a phenomenal match. Standing Enziguri, no. Lita reversed it. And she nails an Enziguri of her own, catching Naomi right in the face. What a move by Lita. Lita turning her around. Oh, wait a minute. We've seen this before. The arm drag into a reverse monkey flip. And whoa! Naomi back up, but Lita takes her down. And now Lita, taking it to Naomi, has got her right where she wants her. What a powerbomb from Lita. Here's the cover. Is this it? No, and a kick out at one. Naomi back to her feet. Don't turn around, Lita. You're not going to like the view. And Naomi sending Lita to the corner. Naomi with Lita. What's she going to do here? A springboard. Split-legged moonsault. Shades of Rob Van Dam. What a move by Naomi. Cover here. No, and a kick out. I guess that split-legged moonsault didn't do enough damage. Lita kicking out. Staying alive in this matchup any way she can. There's a bulldog by Naomi taking down Lita. Oh, Lita back up. Saw that one coming. What's Lita going to do? She sends Naomi to the outside. And Lita getting fired up here. Getting this crowd in Pensacola, Florida right behind her. Oh, wait a minute. Naomi playing a little mind games with Lita. Oh, they collided there. Lita from behind into a rear twist of fate. And here's the cover. Is this it? 2, no, and a kick out. Lita can't believe it. She thought that rear twist of fate did the damage there, but I guess not. And now Lita up top, going for the moonsault. Cover. 2. No! And Naomi getting her shoulder up again. And Lita just can't believe it. How is Naomi staying alive in this matchup? And she's realizing, what do I have to do to put Naomi away? This is an amazing matchup. She's realizing the situation. What is going on here? How is Naomi kicking out of all of that? Well, here we go again. A second powerbomb from Lita. And Naomi countering that into a drop kick. What a move by Naomi. There's a leg drop by Naomi, taking down Lita, and uh-oh. I think Naomi's had enough. She's calling for the end. Whoa, wait a minute. Lita reversed it. She saw it coming. I guess Lita's got a bit of that Team Extreme right inside of her, it looks like. Sunset flip powerbomb off the corner. What a move by Lita. Oh, here it comes. Twist of fate from Lita. The cover. 2, 3, and Lita picks up the win. What a win for Lita, taking out Naomi. This had to be feeling good for Naomi. This is not how she planned to go, but look at this. This was an amazing split-legged moonsault from Naomi into a springboard. There's that rear twist of fate from Lita. And then that moonsault from the top. Everyone thought that was it. My God. She caught the foot, saving herself. And then this was it. It would have been a night without the twist of fate to seal it all. Here's your winner, Lita. Lita picking up the win with one twist of fate to end it all. And this was a win-win situation for Lita. And this was a phenomenal matchup here, folks. My God. And it ain't over yet, because coming up next, the main event here tonight, Matt Hardy versus Edge, the rematch of the century. We know Matt Hardy will meet Monkey D. Luffy and Nami, the Straw Hat Pirates, as Matt Hardy teams up with Sasha Banks. Boy, that's going to be big coming up this Sunday at ACW's Divide and Conquer in Kansas City. How is Matt Hardy going to survive Edge? We'll find out when we come back. That matchup is big, and it's up next.
And it's been made an entire hardcore history of the G-Mod Wrestling. The tons of solid steel can make and blood pulse into the ring. What Donovan's the tunnel weapon can make inside. And now, GWE is proudly presenting to you. GWE fans, are you ready to play for hardcore? ECW, coming this fall, live on GWE YouTube.
And we are back live here for our main event. And here comes the Radar Superstar Edge, who's got a big matchup to come at 1 week from now in the Tornado Tag Team Tables, Ladders, and Chairs match. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 249 pounds, the Radar Superstar Edge. Well, Edge, former HWF Hardcore Champion, former HWF European Champion, and the former HWF Tag Team Champions. Oh, wait a minute. I'm actually being told that the matchup's actually a Tornado Tag Team Steel Chair match. Boy, Mankind better be careful what he wishes for. That's Edge and Christian's specialty right there. Steel chairs are their match. No doubt about it. That's going to be big coming up in 1 week, a steel chair match. And here comes Matt Hardy. And I got a feeling, though, that Matt Hardy's going to give it his all tonight to send a message to the Straw Hat Pirates of what is to come this Sunday. No doubt about it. In that mixed match tag team matchup, it's going to be big this Sunday night. And one ovation for Matt Hardy here. One ovation. And his opponent, representing the Hardy Boys from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 236 pounds, Matt Hardy! Matt Hardy has done all the world of professional wrestling. Him and his brother Jeff won all the champions, won all the tag team golds from all the other wrestling promotions out there. They've competed in Impact Wrestling, won the Impact Wrestling Tag Team titles, won the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles. And most of all, they've even won the WWE Tag Team titles and WCW Tag titles. And listen to those delete chants. Even back in TNW, the Hardys won the TNW Tag Team Championships. And of course, coming here to HWF and winning the HWF Tag Team titles. That was a big moment for the Hardys ever since coming here, no doubt about it. But right now, though, Matt Hardy's in a world of trouble. And a suplex by Edge. This is the rematch of the century, and it's coming to you live all the way in Pensacola, Florida. No doubt about it. Here we go. We're next week here in HWF. This is an all-out war here, but luckily for Spike Dudley and Tajiri, they're the new HWF Tag Team Champions. We know that Kevin Nash is laying down the challenge that we're being told backstage. He is irate with Scott Hall that they lost the tag titles. And now Spike Dudley's got a one-on-one match with Kevin Nash coming up next week here in the HWF. No doubt about it. We're being told that that's going to be an all-out war between those two because Spike Dudley made the match into a tables match. Oh boy, that's Spike Dudley's specialty. Well, knowing Spike Dudley is a Dudley, and his brothers are the Dudley boys, Devon Dudley and Bubba Ray Dudley. And now Edge with Matt Hardy on his shoulders into a flapjack, taking Hardy down. This is an amazing matchup we are witnessing here. Because don't forget the history between Matt Hardy and Edge. These two were former longtime best friends, had a huge rivalry together ever since. Well, that was a huge history those two had. Well, quite frankly, I know that rivalry has come to an end ever since. And Matt Hardy with a gut-wrench slam on Edge. And Matt Hardy trying to send a message to the Straw Hat Pirates of what is to come this Sunday. No doubt about it. Edge is also trying to send a message to Mankind and Stevie Richards of what is to come in 1 week from now in the Tornado Tag Team Steel Chair matchup. No doubt about it, this is a noble matchup. This is an all-out war we are seeing here. And a big boot by Edge. And a stomp in the face there by Edge. And what a takedown from Hardy. Matt Hardy with the elbows to the face of Edge. Really taking the toll on Edge, trying to fight back here is Matt Hardy. No doubt about it, the man's a legend. And the man is a former world heavyweight champion on different occasions in separate organizations. I remember one time hearing Matt Hardy was the former FSW World Heavyweight Champion back in Las Vegas. And most of all, though, Matt Hardy was the former Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. And he was also a former ECW World Heavyweight Champion. And Matt Hardy's done it all in this business ever since. No doubt about it. And Hardy right now, with that armbar applied to Edge. And Edge now coming back. Oh, Edge with the execution on Matt Hardy. There's the cover. Is this it? 2. No, and Hardy kicking at it too. Edge can't believe it that Hardy would kick out of that. And Hardy right now sending Edge to the corner. And Matt Hardy slamming Edge's face on the top turnbuckle. And the hits keep on coming. Hardy in trouble. Spear! The spear by Edge. The cover. 1, 2, 3. And Edge sending a message to Mankind and Stevie Richards of what is to come in the Tornado Tag Team Steel Chair matchup. And this rivalry, this rematch of the century ended off with a bang. There's the execution by Edge after taking down Hardy. And that spear was the final down in the coffin. Here's your winner, the Radar Superstar, Edge. Edge victorious, sending a message back to Mankind and Stevie Richards of what is to come in 1 week from now at TNW War of the Movies in Kansas City. Can Edge get it done? Can Edge and Christian get it done and win the HWF World Tag Team titles? Or will Mankind and Stevie Richards' title reign continue to grow? We'll find out for sure in 1 more week from now. And we are out of time here in Kansas City. I've been your commentator, MJ. We'll see you all next time. We want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Good fight, good night, and thanks for joining us. And my God, what a night. My God, what a night. We got new HWF Tag Team Champions, and what a night here in the HWF. My God, what a night.